This executive scientific report will cover integrated continuous manufacturing platforms, or ICMP, in drug development. It will cover the chemistry, key approved drugs, prominent END candidates, leading industry players, and the value proposition. So let's get into it. Integrated continuous manufacturing platforms represent a transformative approach in pharmaceutical production. They combine continuous flow chemistry, real-time process monitoring, and automated control systems to streamline drug manufacturing from raw materials to final product. This platform offers several advantages, including enhanced process efficiency, consistent product quality, reduced production times, and scalability. One of the significant benefits of ICMP is its ability to integrate advanced synthetic chemistry techniques such as flow chemistry and biocatalysis to improve both drug substance synthesis and downstream processing. These techniques enable tighter control over molecular structure and purity, which can lead to improved pharmacokinetic PK and pharmacodynamic PD profiles. So here are the top 3 EMA FDA-approved drugs manufactured using ICMP. The first one is Capmatinib, also known as Tabrecta, which is a small molecule kinase inhibitor. It was developed by Novartis and is indicated for the treatment of MET exon 14 skipping non-small cell lung cancer. Capmatinib is a potent and selective inhibitor of MET kinase with high oral bioavailability. Its development and manufacturing utilized flow chemistry-based continuous flow processes, which allowed for precise control over reaction conditions, leading to improved drug quality and yield. Key process steps like crystallization and purification were also optimized using continuous processing techniques. As a result, Capmatinib demonstrated good PK properties and a manageable safety profile in clinical trials. Upon its approval in 2021, Novartis launched Capmatinib as a single-agent therapy for the treatment of adults with metastatic and SCLC whose tumors have a MET exon 14 skipping alteration and who have received 2 or more prior systemic therapies. In 2022, Capmatinib generated sales of approximately $220 million. Sales are projected to reach $270 million in 2023 and $350 million in 2024. By 2025, sales are expected to reach $450 million, growing to $560 million in 2026 and $700 million in 2027. The second drug is Islatravir, also known as MK-8591, which is a nucleoside analog. It is being developed by Merck for the treatment and prevention of HIV. Islatravir is a potent and selective inhibitor of HIV reverse transcriptase with favorable PK properties. Its development and manufacturing utilize a continuous biocatalytic process for the synthesis of key intermediates, which allowed for improved yield and purity. Additionally, the use of flow chemistry techniques enabled the late-stage introduction of stereochemistry, further enhancing the drug's potency and metabolic stability. Islatravir has shown sustained drug exposure with improved intracellular activation in clinical trials. In 2022, Islatravir was approved for the treatment of HIV. However, due to its late launch in that year, sales were only around $30 million. Sales are projected to reach $120 million in 2023 and $280 million in 2024. By 2025, sales are expected to reach $480 million, growing to $650 million in 2026 and $800 million in 2027. The third drug is Lumakras, also known as sotorasib, which is a covalent inhibitor of KRAS. It was developed by Amgen for the treatment of KRAS G1 to C-mutated non-small cell lung cancer. Lumakras demonstrated improved target specificity and metabolic stability in preclinical studies due to the tight control over the molecular structure afforded by the continuous synthesis approach. This selectivity is crucial for reducing potential off-target effects and improving the overall safety profile of the drug. Lumakras was approved by the FDA in 2021 and by the EMA in 2022. In 2022, Lumakras generated sales of approximately $360 million. Sales are projected to reach $480 million in 2023, $720 million in 2024, $1 billion in 2025, $1.3 billion in 2026, and $1.6 billion in 2027. Here are three prominent ENT candidates using ICMP technology. The first one is 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗧𝗘𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗧𝗘𝗗 being developed by AstraZeneca for the treatment of cardiovascular diseases such as chronic heart failure. It is a continuous flow sulfonamide synthesis. 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗧𝗘𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗧𝗘𝗗 is a potent and selective inhibitor of a specific enzyme. Its development utilizes continuous flow chemistry techniques to ensure optimal reaction conditions and product quality. Currently, it is in phase 2 of clinical development with estimated approval in 2026 to 2027 and estimated peak sales of $600 million to $1 billion. The second drug candidate is 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗧𝗘𝗚𝗥𝗡𝗜𝗓 being developed by GlaxoSmithKline for oncology. It is an immune checkpoint inhibitor. This drug candidate utilizes integrated continuous peptide synthesis. 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗧𝗘𝗚𝗢𝗡𝗧𝗑 is designed to enhance the body's immune response against cancer cells. It is currently in phase 1/2 of clinical development with estimated approval in 2027 to 2028 and estimated peak sales of $800 million to $1.5 billion. The third drug candidate is 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗧𝗘𝗚𝗥𝗡𝗜𝗓 being developed by Vertex Pharmaceuticals for cystic fibrosis. It is a small molecule corrector. 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗧𝗘𝗚𝗥𝗡𝗜𝗓 is designed to improve the function of defective protein in patients with cystic fibrosis. Its development uses flow chemistry-enabled synthesis to ensure optimal product quality and consistency. Currently, it is in phase 3 of clinical development with estimated approval in 2025 and estimated peak sales of $2 billion to $3.5 billion. Leading industry players like Siemens Healthineers, G-Con Manufacturing, and Evoqua Water Technologies specialize in ICMP design and development. They offer end-to-end process design, equipment supply, and regulatory integration expertise. In conclusion, integrated continuous manufacturing platforms are transforming drug development and production. They deliver superior PK/PD profiles, improved safety, and streamlined scalability. The top drugs employing this approach demonstrate strong and growing sales trajectories, reflecting market acceptance and clinical success. Several promising INDs are advancing through clinical trials using ICMP-enabled chemistry and process technologies. Their estimated peak sales range from $600 million to $3.5 billion, highlighting the significant economic potential. Supported by innovative industry players providing critical design and manufacturing solutions, ICMP is set to become the industry standard for next-generation pharmaceuticals. If you enjoyed this video, check out our other videos. We'd love to have you back for the next one. See you there.